People, the native token of the Constitution DAO. Now, just a memory refresher. Constitution DAO, that was that thing in which a bunch of people aped in a bunch of money to buy a rare copy of the U.S. Constitution. They were ultimately foiled in that bid by big bad billionaire Ken Griffin, and that was the end of Constitution DAO. They wound down their operations. But the thing that lived on was the people token, originally conceived to be the governance token of the DAO itself. Now it's just a token. Doesn't do anything, doesn't have any utility, but we've seen a lot of price activity around it. And we saw a lot of activity around it yesterday in terms of liquidations. People taking long and short positions on this particular asset got wrecked. In this instance, on both sides of the equation, which was pretty funny. But I think the big picture here to me is like, Web3 is about the tokens, right? The tokens are the sticky part of this experience. That's what keeps people coming back for more. And that's why people are still making money and losing money on a token associated with what is ostensibly a dead project. So I'm going to throw this to resident token boy, Will Foxley. When you see Constitution DAO still seeing like the chart on Constitution DAO is crazy to me. So I'm going to throw this to you. What are your thoughts on this headline from CoinDesk about people liquidations?
Well, so I can't speak too much to that, but I think I can speak to like the token phenomenon we're seeing right now in general. It's been pretty wild. And I think that goes back to our earlier conversation about like, where is Bitcoin in this price cycle? It's anyone's gamble because we've seen so many tokens pop up this year. Shiba Inu token was the largest gainer for the entire year. And I don't think if I gave you a bet last year, Zach, $10, what would be the best performing token of 2021? You would not have bet Shiba Inu token. Nobody would have, because it's just a no-name ERC20 token, right? There's thousands of these tokens out there. I think Constitution DAO kind of fits into the same framework. The only thing that's different is it's the meme of the moment, right? There was so much pent up, I don't even know what the right word is for it, but there's a very strong meme around this token. Yeah, your probably excitement's pretty good, but also just like, it's frustrating, right? That this guy came in and he scooped the bag when nobody wanted him to do it. And he came out of left field. Nobody saw it happening. And now everyone's just kind of left with this quasi governance token that they can kind of flip back and forth. And it's kind of devolved into another just like DEX/Ponzi trade back and forth. And people might not appreciate that it's being called a Ponzi, but I don't really see what the point of a governance token for a project that ostensibly kind of failed because it didn't get the constitution. I think it again, just wrap up the thought, it speaks to the moment. These tokens are only trading on the mean value. And I think we're going to keep seeing this going forward. Jen, I'll throw it to you for some excitement though.
I don't know if I have excitement. I just want to add a little tidbit to the story. So there was a Bloomberg article that was published recently that kind of explained why Ken Griffin bought the Constitution DAO. So apparently his son told him to buy it. He bought it. When he won, he offered the DAO joint governance, which they couldn't come to an agreement on. And then he offered the 17,000 members of the DAO the opportunity to mint an NFT associated with the physical copy of the DAO. They couldn't come to agreements on that. And the article had this quote from Kevin Novogratz, so founder of Galaxy Digital. He blamed Ken Griffin for spoiling the Constitution DAO party. He said Constitution DAO might have been the coolest thing that happened all year long in crypto because it's the pure essence of here we are, we're doing it for the people. But Ken came in and was the Grinch of the Constitution DAO. So I wanted to add that little tidbit. And just like, I couldn't believe that this token was still pumping. I was like, Constitution DAO, they don't have the Constitution. People are buying this token. I have no idea why. And so, Zach, why?
Because it's a good meme, you know? It's a good meme and there's money to be made, right? This is the world of token trading. You know, you have these things that don't like, you know, for all intents and purposes, have no purpose, right? Like in this instance, it's clear. This was supposed to be a governance token, but there's nothing to govern. So in a lot of terms, you have a misnomer. And I think you could apply that across a lot of projects that are having governance tokens, right? A lot of these projects, you can use them to exercise your governance rights, but most people just trade them as an asset that can make them money. So I don't know. It's really interesting to see this stuff. I feel like the story of people, the token, was the undertold story of the Constitution DAO phenomenon, where like people lost sight of the fact that there was money to be made here. It was a great cause. It's awesome. Go American history. But also there's a token at play. And when there's a token at play, there can be money that can be made. So anyway, stick with it. Next time you see a DAO pop into the New York Times.